I really felt that I wanted to invest my time in empowering women, and also I thought that by addressing the economics of women, that would then lead to greater participation of them in, the civic sector, in civil society, in politics, so that they would inevitably be the ones making the decisions. Women do 2/3 of the world's work for less than 5% of the world's income, and they own less than 1% of the world's land. So that just gives you, and that's not just rural women, that's a statistic for women all over the world. So that my passion for this had its origin certainly in being exposed to different issues. And when I had left college, I decided to do AmeriCorps Vista, which is a volunteer in service to America. It's the program that the Obama administration too is investing so much money in, to really create a volunteer corps in America to help rebuild and stimulate the economy. And I was placed out in Northern California at a startup program for women entrepreneurs. And these weren't immigrant women, but they were low-income women who had entrepreneurial ideas, and they wanted to start something for themselves based on these entrepreneurial ideas. So there I was surrounded by all these amazing women entrepreneurs all of a sudden, and we were doing training, we were building a loan fund so that they could use that money to invest in their businesses. And a year and a half into building the program program ran into a cash flow crunch, and so the board decided to close the program. And so myself and a few other people were trying to keep the program going. And that's when I started setting up meetings with different people in the community, from philanthropists to community partners to people that I felt could see how this initiative could keep going. And one of the philanthropists I met, she sat down and she said to me, she said, I think this is a great concept and a great idea. It's like the Grameen Bank in Bangladesh, but here in the Bay Area, to really help uplift women. And she looked at me and she said, have you ever thought of starting your own program, your own organization in this way? And she said, I think you really should think about it, and if you do, I'll help you. And I'm a big supporter of this, and I believe in this vision. And she said, here's $1,000, and go get started. And so it didn't happen exactly that simply, but essentially the seed was planted there, and I thought to myself, yeah, why not? Why don't we start something? We started this one initiative. It had a cash flow crunch issue. The board closed it, and I don't want to stop. Like, let's keep going. Let's figure out how we can really make this happen. And so then the program focus became really centered on immigrant and refugee women here in the Bay Area, and their barriers to economic empowerment and economic success. And that's how the program started.